Yo, so this is Isabel and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing four easy quick hairstyles that I use quite often and are quite easy to do. So I'm going to get straight into it. Let's go. So first one I'm going to do is like a headband braid. Now this is probably one of the more difficult ones. Need my comb, but basically I can't not do it in the mirror, so I'll be 5 seconds and then I'll show you what I actually have. I did have like a fringe, it's now like a side fringe, so that's what this is before anyone wonders. So I often like section down and then I'll push it like to one side. It's kind of difficult to show on camera, but then I will literally start plaiting, but instead of doing a normal, well then it's kind of difficult to do on camera. Instead of doing like a normal one, I do like inverted. This is so difficult to show on camera. So I'll take like my 3 strands, but instead of doing like that way, I do it this way. You'll see what I mean. So I start off with a normal plait, and I just, in this one, because this is an easy one, I'm just going to pick it up from the front side. So it'll just be like that, and then as you get going, you just add basically more hair to go around that one first. I'm going to come a bit closer so you can see. So then I'm going to add to this bit. It's really difficult to show you, and then I'm going to twist. Basically, it's like an upside down. Oh my god, this is difficult. It's so difficult to show on camera what I mean. But yeah, so this is like an, obviously I'm not doing it very neat at the moment because it's very difficult to show it on camera of what I'm trying to show you guys, but yeah. So I take this bit and then I fold it around there, and then I take some more hair. It gets a lot easier when you get like near the top, and then I'm going to carry on like that, and like so. Just going to come close so you can still see it. That's just good. So I've already gone round. I apologise that you guys can't actually see me very well. This is quite a tight one, but I'm sure if you wanted to, you could go back and pull bits out, but I'm not going to, just because it's an easy version, and that could, it's alright if you want to do that, but I find that sometimes that can fail because it gets too much, that you put out too much.
Sleeping through the day, wake.
And then I just go down like a normal plait. That is about the right amount of hair that you want to use if you're like me and like one like that. This is just it. I'll show you better close up in a minute. So because I've got fringe in my hair, I can't plait it all the way down. And then I take a thin hairband. You could get like a skin colour hairband. I'm just going to use black because that's just what I have here. But that is just probably the easiest way. I like it like that, so it's at the back, but if you wanted it, you can add in from both sides, and that would also look quite nice. But this is just personally how I do it. And then what I will do is I'll take the rest of my hair down. It would look quite nice if you have it curled, and then literally I just take a curvy grip. These are just ones from Boots. Just take a curvy grip and pin it up. And I can pin it up and pin it up like that, and that is the finished hairstyle. So it's just a really pretty braid. This bit you could pull out a bit more if you wanted to, but I'm just going to leave it a bit because I'm not that bothered.
Wake up with champagne, brought me
Hairstyle number 1, and now we're going to go on to hairstyle number 2. This is one of my favourites as well. I love this. And style number 2. My hair's a bit crazy at the moment because I've just taken out the last one. I'm going to be doing 2 plaits with the same style. So instead of like a normal plait, I think it looks so much nicer doing it like so it's on top rather than like underneath. So I'm going to do 2 plaits into a little bun. That is my plan. So I'm just going to parting my hair into a middle parting, and then I'll get back to you. So try and like section off this bit so that I don't include the rest of this hair. Oh my gosh, yeah, it does work. So there's a line there. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you see? I don't know, but you'll see in a minute, so it's all good. I'm just gonna section that like that, and then I'll just bunch that into a bunch, and I'm gonna do the same on the other side basically, guys. Now section the hair. Try and start, you can't really see, but try and start at like the same parts of your head, because then that generally looks better. So I'm going to undo one of them. I've tied the rest of my hair up just because that makes it easier. And you can also do this with fishtail, like it looks quite nice doing it fishtail. So I'm just going to literally start plaiting like that, and then take a bit from this one. I'm going to get down here and show you again. I'm going to take a bit, I'm going to start off with a normal plait, and then I'm going to take a bit from both sides rather than just the one side, like the first one.
Hey, I told my mother I would quit. What can I say?
And then I'm just going to carry on plaiting normally, and then pulling it out a bit. You may want to actually do a bit more hair. Like I haven't done that much hair because my hair's quite thick, and then in a bunch it's thick anyway. And then I'm just gonna, you can continue to pull bits of your hair out, but I'm not going to, just because my fringe is there and it will just all come out eventually. And then just plait this down. Try and plait everything. I'm going to try though, even though I know my fringe will start coming out. And then I'm just going to repeat this on the other side. You can, if you haven't got fringe or whatever, you can pull it out slightly more, but or you can do it tighter. It's completely up to you. You can do it a normal plait, tighter, upside down like I've done it, or you can pull it, not pull bits out, but like just tug on it, and it looks really, really nice. So once I finish that and I get to the end of my hair, I'm just going to keep doing it a second. Be right back. Okay, that is probably all it's going to do, because you see that the other bits have started coming out. And then usually I take a thin hairband, but the thin hairband's in my hair, so I kind of can't do that at the moment. So I'm just going to tie that up for the moment. And then I'm just going to repeat the same on the other side, basically. So let's go.
I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening, so we just gonna stay teenage dreamers, born this way. I told my mother I grow up, what can I say? I'm still breathing, falling in love every evening.
Now I'm feeling young, I'm staying out late like it's never been done. I'm using my heart like I got nothing to lose, like I've been handed the keys to every door that I choose. We throw off our clothes and we jump in the pool, and every emotion is feeling like new. And we're on the posters and we're on the news, but we wouldn't care if they never knew. And our skin is burning, we're up on the roof. We've been here for days and I can't find my shoes, I can't find myself.
As you can see, I have started mine quite far back, so it's kind of difficult to show you because I started it quite far back. Like I've started here instead of here. You could do smaller bits and you could do it a lot tighter and neater, and that would still look really, really nice. But I'm going for a really casual style, so that's why I've started it quite far back. But yeah, so then I'm left with these 2 long bits of hair, and basically I'm going to sort of twist them together so they're like one plait. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, basically. And then it's just the ends you've got to be careful of, really, because of how they are. So I'm going to twist them and try and cover up the hairbands, or try and not use a black hairband, basically. And even then I'm going to use their hair to cover up the black hairband, or at least attempt to. So then all I'm going to do is just... This is going to be very difficult to show you guys. to you how you do this. You might not choose to plait it. I do because my hair's so thick, and then I'm just going to do that one under there. That is basically the finished look, and then you take your bunch out, and then you have your hair down, and then you just get this simple look. So you've got a half up, half down. I do want to point out, I get that the bun's a bit wonky, but we can deal with that. It's completely up to you, and this isn't very neat, but you get the idea of what I did. You just wrap this round, and then if you've got short hair, I think this would look so cute, and if you did this a lot tighter, it would look so nice. So yeah, that's basically this hairstyle. This is a bit of a quicker hairstyle, obviously, if you do it quicker, except, sorry about that, except obviously it's completely up to you. If you do this tighter, there's so many different ways you can do this particular hairstyle. You could do it a fishtail, you could do it tighter, you could do it looser, you could do smaller bits of hair instead of thicker bits like I did, and then you could twist it around completely different. I haven't pinned it up properly, but anyway, you get the idea, So that's the second hairstyle. See you in the third hairstyle. Two hairstyles are quite similar and kind of leading to each other. So usually when I would do this, they are all this video is kind of all sort of plaits, because I believe they are probably quite simple. I mean, they might be to me, but I understand to some people they might not be, which is why I'm trying to show you the best how to do it. There are so many videos that you can use though to do it. So usually I'd split my hair in the middle part and all through the back as well, and do 2 plaits. But because I'm not going to keep this in now, because I want my hair down, I'm just going to do 1. So usually I would have it in 2 plaits and it'd be so much better, but I'm just going to do 1. So basically, the first style, hairstyle number 3, I'm going to come down here again. So I'm going to section my hair into 3 sections, like a normal plait, and I'm doing the backwards one. So instead of bringing the outside ones over the middle, and I'm going to add some hair, I bring the middle one over the outside strands of hair, whatever. And I'm taking quite small bits, because I don't want, this is literally my go-to everyday hairstyle. If I want my hair down, obviously when I had exams I mostly had it up because I was tired and it was in the way. But I know it is like my everyday hairstyle because it's so quick and easy, and it looks good. It looks kind of like you spent the whole morning on your hair. Well, not the whole morning, but like it looks like you've generally spent a bit more time than what you have on it. And it's a chill hairstyle that isn't too fancy. I mean, you can dress it up if you do it tighter or dress it down. You could also do this into a bun, which would look really, really nice. So I'm just going to take one more strand from that side. Yeah, and maybe one more thin one from the right side. And then, now, I'm just going to sit back on the chair a second. This is usually, if I wanted like half up, half down, I'd either do it here and then just plait the rest of this and just have it like that. That's what I would do. And then just plait the rest of this. But because I'm going into a full one, you could also just have it like this. So I shall show you the options. But yeah, so this is the third hairstyle and then just plaited from there. But because for my next one, I'm going into plaiting the whole thing. I'm not going to put a band on it there, obviously, because that would be silly. So yeah, and now I'm just going to start plaiting the whole thing. I'm actually going to turn around because I think you might maybe see it better. So I'm taking small sections. It's up to you what size sections you want to take, because obviously you might want it tighter or looser.
For my girl, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere in the world.
Sleeping through the day, wake up with champagne. Throw me a A, I told my mother I would quit. What can I say? I'm still breathing.
Just go into a normal plait, and you could, of course, just put a hairband here, and I can't tie my hair all the way to the end because it starts coming out after a time, so I'm just going to tie it to as far as it will go. If you feel like, because look, you can see it starts coming out, so I'm just going to tie it to there. If you feel like you mix a couple of like the three partings up, then do not worry, because basically guys, yeah, I do it all the time, it doesn't matter. So I can't do any more because my hair will start coming out, but then you just braid it. So I'm just going to turn around, and that is basically it. Yeah. So that is the fourth and final hairstyle that I'm going to show you today. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed filming it. I really love doing hairstyles as well as my makeup. So if you'd like to see more of these, because it's actually my first one, then please feel free to like this video or comment some certain hairstyles if you want me to like help explain, because I'll try my hardest, because I know how hard it is trying to do certain hairstyles. Not saying I'm best at everyone, but I can try my hardest to help you guys on hairstyles. I'm alright at hairstyles. But yeah, so that's the fourth and final one. I personally prefer to have it sitting on top of the head like that, rather than underneath like a normal plait. I think it's a bit more unique, a bit more different. And I also want to show you, these generally are my everyday hairstyle. So this one, I'm just gonna, I'll cover up. That's actually Kyle, but anyway, this one, I have my hair in like two plaits. And you can see I have it in the over braid, and again my one with Geordie have it in the over braid, and in the colour run one with Spencer, which you should know, you can see I have it in two braids like this. So generally these are my everyday hairstyles, because these are so, well, I find them easy, but I know some people won't. These are generally what I find easiest for everyday use. If you'd like me to do like a going out or like a prom style hair or a bit more of a jazzy hair, then please comment like I say, and I'll try and do a few for you. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Falling in love every evening, so we just gonna stay teenage dreamers.